Welcome to email marketing. The last of the social media digital marketing course. This is the last section of it. It's quite a long one, but this is the last and maybe even almost the most important when it comes to digital marketing. Most people feel that email marketing is not as effective as it used to be, but I say no. Because of all the ones I've talked to you about, email marketing is one of the most important ways that you can get people to actually focus on what you are selling, be it a service or a product. So welcome to the best form of digital marketing. For me, it might not be for you, but for me it's the best. So what essentially is email marketing? What is it all about? According to HubSpot, email marketing is the practice of sending various types of content to a list of subscribers via email, and it is one of the channels used for a comprehensive digital marketing campaign. As you go along, you're going to understand what a marketing campaign really is. But the definition is self-explanatory. It's a practice of sending content to somebody that has said, send me content. Somebody has given you consent to be able to send content to him or her. So that's why I said it's very important, because the person actually gives you his or her email and says, yes, send me your content. So you're actually sending content to somebody that wants to read it and is interested in what you are offering. That's why I said for me it's one of the best form of marketing. Why do I say that email marketing is one of the best? There's a site called Statistica that does a lot of statistics. And according to this site, he said there are 3.8 billion email users today. And by 2023, it's going to be 4.4 billion. Can you beat that? Email users. So you can imagine the market that is in email marketing, the amount of people that you can reach through email marketing. In contrast, look at the figures for social media. For social media, you can post, you can automate your posts, but you don't know how many people are looking at it. You're just putting it out there and hoping that somebody that is interested will see it. Unlike email marketing, it's somebody that is interested that will actually tell you, send it to me. And look at 2.65 billion in social media. That's the amount of people you have in the whole social media put together. But look at the amount they are going to be in 2021. Compare that to the 4.4 billion people that use emails. So email is so wonderful, because you find out that some people, once they wake up in the morning, the first thing they look at is their email. Even before they pray, they want to check their emails. So people don't miss emails. It's either they look at your email or they open it, but they don't miss it. That's how important email marketing really is. So why do we use email marketing? What makes it so powerful? Because it converts better, which I've told you. Convert simply means it gets people to do things that you want them to do. Either for them to buy a product or for them to read your content, because you're sending the exact thing that they want to their emails. So that's why it converts better, and it gives you a good ROI. This stands for return on investment. Whatever you invest in email marketing, as I'm going to show you some of those email marketing as suppliers or subscribers or whatever, email marketing companies. Some of them, their prices are quite low, as low as $10 a month, for you to be able to run thousands of emails to thousands of people a day. So it's quite, if for instance you send 1,000 email every day to 1,000 people that subscribed on your website, and maybe from that 1,000 only 3 or 4 a day buys your product, you're going to get a good return on investment. So that is why I said it is a very good ROI and extensive reach. You can reach thousands of people, thousands of the right people that actually want your services. It's not a random marketing because social media is rather random. But before you could even go into email marketing, you need to, you know, look at a lot of things. I decided to put this here because it's very important. Because I find that some people do not even obey this. If you open your email box, you see a lot of emails that you never subscribe for. That is inside your email. So I decided to say this here. Never send unsolicited messages without invitation. Don't send messages to people that did not give you their emails. They did not subscribe to you. Don't send them messages. You are just a guest in somebody's inbox, so you need to respect somebody's inbox. It's very important. Show more care for the needs of your subscribers and always start with content that will benefit your audience. Never ever start an email with a sales pitch. Never send just a sales pitch. A lot of people do it. A lot. It doesn't work. You need to romance your audience. You need to romance your subscribers. It is not easy for somebody to give you their email. It's like giving you their address. So when somebody gives you email, you need to first romance the person, thank the person, introduce yourself to the person. Try to find out what does the person want. So sorry for the distraction. As I said, always start with content that will benefit your audience. Never just jump in and start selling your product in an email letter. Never in a newsletter. Start first with romancing your audience. I'm going to talk about that when we enter what I call autoresponders. So now, how do you start this email marketing? What is the first thing that you need to put in mind before starting email marketing? First, prepare what we call a freebie or a lead magnet or an opt-in bribe, whatever you want to call it. Gone are the days that you just put in a form on your website and tell people to sign up to receive newsletters. People don't do that anymore. These days, people want something for something. So you need to prepare something to give somebody in exchange for the person's email. It's so important now, or else you will not get any subscribers in your website. You won't get people even opting in. So this freebie can be something like a checklist. It can be something like a checklist. It can be something like an ebook or how-to videos or an email course series. This is really work. A lot of people are doing this email course series. That is, once you sign in, they send you emails maybe for 5 consecutive days, and each of those emails contains a course. It's a particular course that will last 5 days, and they give it to you in exchange for your emails. So it's a lot of work. It's not something so easy, but it is work that pays off because it actually works. You're actually working for somebody that is interested in what you're doing. Because for somebody to come and give you an address, it means the person is interested. Somebody to say give you an email, it's like giving you a phone number. That means the person is interested in whatever it is that you're offering. Now, this your freebie should be easy to consume. It shouldn't be something bogus or long. Something easy, short, and interesting. After this, I'm going to show you a particular freebie I did for my own website so that you see how simple it is and straight to the point that you can create for yourself. It should be actionable, it should be immediately available, and it should be relevant. You should make it such that the person can download it immediately. The freebie you're going to call once the person clicks on your link, it takes the person straight to the freebie. It should be very available immediately, and it should also be very relevant to the person. So this is my freebie that I prepared with Canva, and it's quite short. It's not something that is complicated. Once somebody clicks on that, a download in my website, it takes them straight to this download, and they are able to see exactly what I did. It has to do with the talent to wealth journey. So this is just an example of a freebie that you can prepare using Canva, which is a free software. If you don't know anything about Canva, if you get to my website, you will see by my sidebar a short video showing you how to use Canva. So that's it. Very simple. Something that you can just do as a freebie so that once somebody clicks on a download in your website, the person can download that as a simple freebie. So that is my freebie, and just try and create something as simple as that is relevant to your website or to your talent and whatever it is that you're offering in your website. So you create something that is relevant that people will want to download and exchange it by giving you their emails. Before, as I said, before you even present a freebie or a particular section in your website where you want people to put in their emails, make sure that the content that you have presented before you bring in that opt-in form is quite convincing enough for them to want to give you their emails. You don't just jump and put in a form. You need to create a content that is similar. I will show you that as we go along. So a content that has to do with what you are offering, so that people, after reading your content, they will want to hear more, so they will freely give you their emails. So once you've done that, once you've done your freebie somewhere, it is now time for you to register with an email marketing service. And there are a lot of them out there. A lot. But there are certain factors you have to look at when you're looking for email marketing services. Let me shift this thing here. I don't know why this thing is not shifting. I wanted to shift it. Maybe I need to remove it so I can see. Okay. When you're looking for email services that offer, look for email services that offer you landing pages, because not all of them have free plans that offer landing pages and autoresponders. That is why I searched in the internet to get you these six. These six, most of them offer these four things, which are very important: pre-landing pages, autoresponders, easy WordPress integrations, analytics. Once their free plan offers this, then you're good to go. I started with Sendinblue offers all this except landing pages. It didn't really bother me because WordPress, Elementor themes, when you're using Elementor to build your website, I'm just assuming that as you're doing this course, you should be familiar with Elementor page builders. Those ones come with very beautiful landing pages. So this really is not so important, because most page builders come with landing pages you can really customize and use. And I've shown you, if you've taken my free course on how you can create your own websites, I took you step by step on how to create every page of your website. So you find out that landing pages are there. It comes with the page builders, so it's quite easy to get. So examples of the email marketing services that have all this is Sendinblue, MailChimp, Benchmark, Omnisend, Sender, and MailerLite. Just put in all this in websites in Google and you'll be able to find out exactly how you can use them. It's quite easy to register in all of them. Quite easy. And there are a lot of videos in YouTube on how to maneuver with each of them. So as long as you have the names here, these are the six that are quite good. I really researched to come up with these six. They are quite good and easy to use for a beginner. So after you've done that, the next thing is for you to create an opt-in form. I'm going to show you subsequently what are opt-in forms. Opt-in forms are the forms that your subscribers will write their name and their email inside. So for you to get somebody to write their names and emails, you need to have an enticing headline and a helpful description of whatever it is they are getting that you're giving to them. You need to describe it. Attractive visuals, make the form simple, not too complicated. Don't ask for so many things like post mailbox, PO box, or whatever. Or just name an email. It's okay. Make it very simple. Make it compelling, and then make your subscriber button to be very obvious with a different color from whatever color your opt-in form is. So now let's see some opt-in form examples so that you get an idea of what I'm talking about. Now this is an example of an opt-in form I got from a site. Look at this one, very beautiful. Just need your name and your email. And she tells you exactly what she's going to give to you. The 3 essential steps for getting a body you love without dieting. This is what she's going to give you. Now you should enter your email for your free video and learn how to. She now tells you exactly what is in the video here. And then she put her picture here to make it very, how will I put it? It makes the communication very nice, you know. So that's an example of an opt-in form. This too is another example of an opt-in form, the beginner's guide to online marketing. It tells you what is inside it, and then it now asks you for your email. This one doesn't even ask you for your name, just your email. Very simple. And look at the button. The button has a different color. It stands out. It stands out. So it's very obvious for you to see and click it. And once you click it, you get this video they offered, and this one too, you get the course that the person offered. So these are very wonderful examples of opt-in forms. Now that you've created your opt-in forms, where will you place them? On your website. Because where you place them are very, very important. Most times people used to place opt-in forms in so these are the different places you can place your opt-in forms. It can be at your header or footer of your website. It can be within your blog post. I'll show you the one I did within my blog post on my website. It can be at your sidebar, about page. I'm going to show you some. I saw one online about an about page. I'll show it to you. It can be on a scroll box. It can be a timed pop-up. You see that most times in people's website. You know, as you're reading, you see a box that will pop up asking you for your email address, and then promising you something once you give them their email address. It can be in your blog archive page. It can be on your landing page. So you have to learn how to do a landing page. It can be an exit intent pop-up. Exit intent pop-up is a pop-up that comes up when you're leaving a particular website. Let's say you just want to leave the website. Your cursor goes like so. The box will pop up asking you for your email, or don't go away, I have something for you, something like that. So that is an exit intent pop-up. Now this is an example of an opt-in form placement examples. This is an about page opt-in form. Look at this is the woman's about page, and she puts her opt-in form here. And this converts a lot because here the person tells you about herself and everything. So by the time you read about the person, you'll be convinced enough, okay, I would like to associate myself with this person and whatever this person is offering. So this about page one has been known to convert a lot. So you could also try it, putting in your opt-in form right there. Now this is an opt-in form in a landing page. This landing page was created and the opt-in form was placed exactly there. Very beautiful and enticing. Who wouldn't want this? This is another example. This by the side. This is what a lot of people used to do, but people are becoming more creative. This is the site opt-in form. So now this is my website. This is my home page. So once somebody lands on this my website, once you go here, as you can see, I gave it a blue. Once you go here and click here, it will take you to my landing page immediately. It takes you to my landing page where you will see my own opt-in form. That's my opt-in form. This is my landing page. It's very simple landing page where that's my opt-in form. Somebody can just put in your name, email address, and that learn the pathway to follow to get a successful business. So once somebody clicks on this subscribe, it takes them to that particular what did I call that particular check, was it a checklist or whatever that I showed to you initially. A bribe, let me call it a bribe, a opt-in-bribe or a lead magnet that I showed you when we started on this email marketing course. So that's one example. And if you go to my blog page, let me see. So now this is my blog post. This blog post I'm talking about 5 easy guides to set up your blog. I'm actually talking about how to, start your own very own blog. So what I did towards the end of this blog post, I now put in this, going through my simple free course on how to build your website will help you through these 5 easy guides to start blogging today. Now, after somebody has read about all the things he needs to do about blogging, of course, he might want to start his own website. And I said, okay, why don't you take my easy course to start it? And I said, send me the free course. I want to build my blog. So once the person clicks it, takes the person straight to that course on how to build his or her blog. Person will put in the email address and put in his or her name. Then click here and it takes them straight to that place. So that is an example of putting in lead magnets in your blog post. Just make it attractive and nice enough for the person to want to click on it. So that's the example I was talking about. So those are all the examples of where you can place your opt-in forms. Now, let's go straight to email marketing automation. Email marketing is so wonderful because you can automate it. Just like you can automate social media marketing, you can also automate email marketing. Now, what does automation involve? It involves 2 things: subscriber segmentation and email autoresponders. That is what is involved in it. What then is subscriber segmentation? Ability to divide your users into segments based on their characteristic features and based on their behaviors allows you to send them personalized messages. Because of the different positions you place your opt-in forms, most of these email subscribing companies, they make it possible for you to attach these forms to a particular list that you've given a name. For instance, you can have a form that has to do with people that are just signing in for the first time. Like the form I showed you on my page, the first page of my website. Anybody that signs into that form is just coming into my website. So such people, you have a particular list that their names go to once they sign in automatically. You have another one that has to do, as I showed you, that has to do with blog, forming of a blog. Signs up there, you know that the person is interested in building his own blogs. So the kind of email you will send to the person that is just signing up the first time and the person that is signing up for the blog development will be different. It won't be the same. So that's segmentation. Segmenting people according to what you see that they like. And if you have a blog that has a lot of different things, maybe you offer services or you offer products, like there are some websites that combine blogs and e-commerce. I have a site like that. So if somebody is interested in products, you cannot start sending the person a lot of messages that has to do with what you're writing on your blogs. You send the person something that has to do with the particular product that caused the person to give you his or her email in the first place. So that segmentation is. Now, segmentation is so important because it helps you really to send your email to the particular person, send the particular kind of content that that person wants to the right person. Now, this is an example of email list. So you can have an email segmentation of just for new subscribers, according to the preference of your subscribers, according to the interest, according to the open rate, and then an active group of subscribers. And people can subscribe to your email list, and after few weeks or months, they don't even come near your website again. So those are the inactive people. Then why do you need to segment? As I said, it increases open rate. I'll let you know what open rate is, or I can even tell you now. Open rate is the rate at which people open your emails. That's all. You can send email to some people, they don't even open it or look at it at all. It improves what I call CTR rate, that is click-through rate. Click-through rate simply means people click on the links that you sent in your email. Like if you're sending a content to somebody and then you introduce the person to some links, you can go here, go here. It could be links that has to do with some of your blog posts, or it could be links that has to do with an external link of information you're giving to the person. Click-through rate is the amount of times a person clicks on those links that are in your emails that you sent to such a person. It also decreases on subscription rate, because if you're sending unsolicited content to somebody that is not, the person is not interested in it, of course the person will unsubscribe from your list. So that is why you need to do segmentation. That is why you need to create a particular list for a particular set of people based on these characteristics that I've given to you. So I hope that is understandable. Now, autoresponders. What is autoresponder? This is a sequence of emails that are automatically sent to a segment of people on your email list and is triggered by specific events such as joining your list, browser behavior, cart abandonment, downloading an ebook, or buying a product. What does this mean? Autoresponders are replies you've already prepared for a particular people. That's all. That's all it is. Maybe for the people that just signed up list, you now prepare 5 different emails. You prepare it and keep. And you also schedule it such that these emails will go to these people's mails 5 days. 1 email a day. 1 email a day. So that is what an autoresponder is. Automatically preparing emails and setting it up such that people will receive these emails at particular periods and at particular times. That is all what autoresponding is. And this is so powerful because you could use it to send people email courses once they sign up. You could also use it, to just create a lot of communication with your subscribers. So why autorespond? As I said, you can use it to engage your subscribers. You can use it to build relationship. You can use it to turn customers to buyers. Because by the time you give them, send them some emails, do some explanations, give them some useful information, they are more likely to become your buyers and not just people that browse through your website. So that is how important autoresponders are. And most email marketing companies have autoresponders. They have the ability for you to do auto-response. There are 4 basic steps in creating a good autoresponder. You must have and choose a goal. What do you want at the end of the day for this autoresponder? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to create just somebody that will keep coming back to your blog? Are you trying to get somebody to buy a particular product? You need to have that goal first. And then you map out your email sequence. How many emails are you going to send to this person? 5 times, 4 times, 3 times, 7 times. So it depends on you. You have to map it out before you even start. And then write responders that convert. Try to write responders that is captivating. Storytelling. It's very important. So storytelling is very important. Don't just write very stiff emails to people. As I said, it has to do with communication, engaging. Tell a story. You can always start by telling a story of yourself, how you started blogging, how long it took you to blog. Try to understand the person too. Try to understand, and the kind of story you will tell has to do with the list that the person belongs to. So you know how to coin your story and make it interesting and nice for such a person. And then monitor and improve. This is where analytics comes in. Email analytics is very important because analytics will help you to know where to improve, especially if you're having a lot of a low click-through rate, low open rate, or a lot of unsubscribers. Now, email analytics. The three most important aspects of email analytics is the open rate, click-through rate, and of subscribers. As I've said before, this actually tells you how well you have built a relationship. You know, the amount of time people open your email is very important because you tell a lot of things about what you're sending to them. And open rate most times can be improved if you could send these emails maybe once a week and stick to that particular day. If you want it to be a Thursday or a Friday, stick to it and make it so. Click-through rate, this is an illustration of how targeted your message is. That means if people click through the links you send to them, that means they are very interested, and that means you're giving them the right information that they need. Unsubscribers, when you know why they are unsubscribing, you will know the action to take. It's as simple as that. Why are they unsubscribing? When do they unsubscribe? You have to look into it. Maybe you're sending the wrong message to the wrong people. You're not targeting your audience. You have to go back and check your segmentation. You have to go back and check your auto-responding emails. Are they communicative enough? Those are the things you have to look out for. So with these three and with this last email analytics, I want to say thank you. And I want to say that you've come to the end of this course. It was a long one, over 50 slides. And it took me quite some time to put it together. And I want to thank you for creating time to actually sit through this course and finish it. Once you're done, you can always go around and check other free courses in the site and see whichever one is might interest you. This is a summary of everything digital marketing that I put together. Each of these aspects of digital marketing is very broad, but this will actually help you as a new entrepreneur to have an idea of what digital marketing is all about, and it will actually help you in your path to starting your own website, marketing your products, and so on and so forth. So have a very wonderful time and have a very prosperous business.